Alrighty, howdy neighbors and welcome to Cooking Companions! This is a game. Hello? This is a game that I've been looking at for a really long time, and now we get to play. Nope. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? Oh, this is, it's supposed to be like Doki Doki, except with food instead of literature. Or so the legend goes. Yes. Gregor. One of those. That work was brutal. This cabin is amazing. Full kitchen, running water. It really has everything. Ooh, is that Tolly or Tolly? Anatoly? I think it's Tolly. Finally, at least I can read a good book in peace. We have Mariah. I can't wait to... Choo! Sorry everyone, it must be the dust. And we have Karen. Yikes. Please don't be an actual Karen. This allergy's under control, Mariah. Don't worry guys. I'm sure the little elbow grease we can make this cabin shine. So you volunteering to clean, Gregor? No. I have my supplies here. Guess we'll have to go out and get what we need. There's a fireplace for making stew, so let's gather up some firewood, okay? I like his squirrel friend. Leave it to me, little guy. I'll tidy up around the cabin. Need to save Mariah from dying due to this dust. Ha ha ha. Hey. Allergies are nothing to joke about, Karen. She's not dead yet, Pipsqueak. Calm down. Thanks. And Natalie. I think I'll go foraging outside. There are over 450 mosses, 900 fungi, and 70 slime molds. There's bound to be treasure up here. Roughing it is fun. And Natalie knows so much about edible foods. We're in good hands. I think the slime molds would be the most delicious. Most certainly not! What about the fungi? Do you know which ones are poisonous, Natalie? I want to say Anatoly, but I don't think that's right. I think I'm going to switch to Anatoly though. Because the Natalie doesn't sound right. Now you can figure that out. No. He's trying to kill us. You could be a canary in the coal mine, Anatoly. I'm not ending up a corpse here. Why not? We just had a party. Eek. I want to have a party, the fuck? Keep both eyes open, little guy. Plenty of wolves and brown bears around. That won't be a problem. I read up on 10 different techniques to incapacitate them. Number 1 is throw the squirrel. Anatoly. Oh yeah, sorry Mariah. Got carried away again. Ah. Help Anatoly look for food. I'm definitely better at warding off wild animals. If we come up empty-handed, we can always eat some of the food we brought. You mean the emergency rations? Your hair is so long. Me, oh my. How does it not get caught on everything? Bad idea, chump. Hey, Anatoly and Mariah are getting the food. Gregor is gathering the firewood. That leaves you, our designated chef. Oh no! Oh no, no! My cooking prowess consists of burning a Hot Pocket in the microwave. I really don't think this is the hill you want to die on. If anything, if anyone's going to become a corpse, it's going to be from you guys trying to eat my food. Everyone looks at you expectantly. You nod. Very excited to try your cooking. Alright everyone, let's go to work while there's still sunlight. Later. Mariah. Anatoly. Gregor. Three exit the cabin, leaving you and Karen alone. I think Anatoly will put the supplies in the kitchen. Thanks for helping out with the cooking. Thanks, Karen. Tutorial. To save the game, right-click or hit the escape button on your keyboard to pull up the menu. Oh! We have 10 pages, each with 8. Okay, we're gonna be fine. Easily delete, but like I'm gonna be doing that. I'm probably gonna need to do that. This menu also allows you to adjust volume levels, or exit to the title screen to view unlockables. I turned down the volume earlier for this, so I'll turn it up for you guys. Go about there. There we go. Now you can blast your heart's content. Please note, going back to the main menu or exiting the game without saving will remove progress you've made. Be sure to save. Do you have any experience making meals? Oh, girl, no! Oh, girl, no! Butter them up. Of course! I have so much experience. I'm so good. Is that so? Looking at you, I think you'd be good at serving up food poisoning. I mean, you're not wrong. I've only made one person sick, I think. So, I'm still counting that as a win. Right. Looks like Karen will remember that. Anyways. Going to check out in the living room. Let's talk later. Karen heads over to the living room and starts dusting a little bit. You decide to look around the kitchen to find ingredients for the meal tonight. Tutorial! You never know what you'll find around the cabin. Clues and secrets may be revealed by searching an area more than once. Why not give it a try? What area would you like to search first? I think we should go for the wood pile first. There's nothing but wood back here. Thankfully no spiders. Yep. Look at the wood logs closer. It's just a pile of Norway spruce. Okay, so we're in Norway. Cool. Good to know. The Norway spruce doesn't burn as hot as logs from an oak tree. These would be useless during a snowfall. Reconsider your views on Norway spruce. It's less dense and won't fill the cabin with a heavy smell. Supplies aren't anywhere near here. Okay. So that's cool. We could do like 4 or 5 times and then we get a whole different thing. For cupboards. The first few cupboards are empty. Anatoly must have put the supplies somewhere else. I check the cupboards again. Just some mouse turds and cobwebs. Ew. Here, check the cupboard underneath the sink. I found a dead mouse! Yay! I found dinner. Did a quick gift to give to the Karen. Hell yeah! Add the dead mouse to your inventory. What is my inventory? Hello? I have no inventory. Put the dead mouse back in the cupboard. Karen's not ready for the dead mouse yet. No, take it back. Write the letter L engraved on the left side of the cupboard. What fitting gravestone for the mouse? There's the letter L. Probably because it took an L. Alright. So can't give the dead mouse, whatever. Go to the drawers. There's the drawers on the left. Just some dirty knives. There's also a knife here. Honestly, we need to clean something. God damn, so many cobwebs. Check the drawers. The drawer above the mouse hole. Some kind of mold is growing in this one. Maybe Karen would find it appetizing. We should take it to her. Here's the drawer above the wood pile. Something is making it difficult to open. Pull it open with all your might. What? Cabbage. It's the tiniest cabbage. It's time. Trumpets, sound off. Never fear, Onion is here. Like my cousin Cornbread says, I'll rise to the occasion. Raspberry! Always merry. Raspberry. Potato. Cabbage stuffed me under the drawer. I'm pretty sure this counts as kidnapping. We are the Trumpets! What the hell is this? This is not Doki Doki. Why talk to those boring humans? What they give you is drama. Come chat with us instead. We'll share valuable recipes you can cook. We'll share with you our secret trumpet recipes. Cook them all to become a 5-star chef. Why are you zooming in, Potato? You ain't gonna say shit. Tutorial! You can find unlocked recipes in the main menu under Extra, but be sure to save the game. To celebrate, here's the first recipe card. Roasted eggplant with sesame and pomegranate. Meat-free. Unlocked your first recipe. Mazel tov! We did it! If you ever want to talk, just come to the drawer. Trumpets! Let's move out. Cabbage really slams the drawer shut. That's not my concern, though. My concern is, first of all, the size of that cabbage, and second of all, the fact that the cabbage can talk. I'm having several issues. You wonder if what you just saw was real. You're slightly worried about what it means for your mental state. I'm worried about what it means for my mental state. But only slightly. A little more than that. Hey, hi Karen. Did you find the supplies? You shake your head. I totally lied. I actually put them in the bedroom. Idiot. So I met the Trumpets for feckin' nothing. Moop. Gabble. Wait, hold on. Because if this is like Doki Doki, then I can do multiple runs. I want to do that. Idiot. Here you go. You got the emergency supplies. Karen leaves you alone. You start a fire with some of the wood and get to work cooking dinner. Tonight's entree, vegetable stew. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you heat some water with potatoes, carrots, and celery in it. I love how this game is trying to teach me how to cook. Like I haven't burned a Hot Pocket in the microwave. 15 minutes later, you drain the pan and set the vegetables aside. Placing some butter in the saucepan, you melt it over medium heat. Throwing some chopped onions in it. No, not onion! You cook it about 10 minutes. Onions are tender and translucent. Perfect. You next mix in some flour, salt, pepper, and heavy cream into the saucepan, adding the vegetables to the mixture. Hours pass. We're back. More firewood than you'll ever need. We found some wild sorrel. Maybe tomorrow we'll have a bigger bounty. Anatoly is burying the lead. We saw a red deer. Mariah spotted it. Yeah, that's great. Anyways. Killed 17 spiders today while you were out looking at deer. That should come as no surprise. There's over 160 species of spiders here. Oh. 160? Don't worry, Mariah. I'm sure they were all in the bathroom or something. Yeah, no. Almost all of them were near the couch. I was going to sleep on the couch. There were 16 of them. That's where 16 of them were. I am not sleeping on that couch then. And there's only 2 beds in the bedroom. That's what, Mariah. I can sleep anywhere, so I'll be sleeping in the rocking chair. I'll sleep with one eye open, just in case any of them swarm the couch. Thanks, Gregor. Kan and Anatoly, you two take the bedroom. What the fuck about me? Thanks, big guy. Joke's on you, Gregor. I always plan on taking one of the beds. Hey, Anatoly, I snore louder than in the lumberyard. Sweet dreams, chump. You turn back to your bubbling vegetable stew and try a bite. It actually looks kinda good, not gonna lie. This tastes pretty good. You cooked vegetable stew! Look at me! I did it. It's at the table and asked everyone to dig in. Oh wow, it smells delicious. Why is Mariah looking upset? She has the beat a sweat thing going on. Thank you. You must be a world-class chef. Oh my dear sweet summer child. No. Kan takes a bite. It's bland as hell. Kan! Tastes like every other vegetable stew I've ever had. So generic. You're winking at me, madam? Are you insinuating? Me oh my. I'd probably use some meat next time. Gross. For a side dish, you should bake some bread and utilize the Fragaria Vesca, also known as strawberries, for some jam. Just fucking say strawberries then, Anatoly. Nobody cares for a squeeze. I care. I enjoy jam and jelly. Bread not so much, but jam and jelly, hell yeah. Everyone laughs at Karen's polite rip. That was supposed to be polite? Nothing makes you happier than cooking a great meal for friends. This could very well be the best day you've ever had. I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, that's a quick save? Gross. I need real saving power. You go to bed stuffed. Cool. Nope. Day 0. To day 1. Okay. Hate that. Wow, do I not like that at all. Hey, you up? No, I'm just here for no fucking reason. How'd you sleep? I was so warm last night I didn't even need a blanket. Me too, Mariah. I have such a hard time waking up. What time is it? It's about an hour until dawn. I would kill Gregor in an instant. Oh my god. How fucking dare you? You two can. Will you two pipe down? I'm trying to sleep over here. Gregor, the birds outside aren't making much noise yet. We didn't bring many supplies, remember? Better to get a head start on gathering food. I actually can't see the trees outside right now. Gregor, did you see any spiders last night? There's one in the bathroom. Actually, I did see a centipede by the sink. Mariah turns a little pale. Karen's messing with you, Mariah. Let's find some more wild sorrel today. You're a lucky little guy. Maybe I'll teach you how to catch some wild brown trout. What's with you and meat, big guy? Anatoli's herbalism book stated that there are many more species of plants to eat out here. Let's leave the fish alone. You know I'm not into meat. Oh, do we have to, like, do vegetarian or carnivorous meals? Is that how this goes? That's a shame. I wake up early to go fishing. Cheer up, Karen. We'll get you observe the trout at least. Maybe we'll see more red deer today. Sounds like a waste of time, Gregor. Haha! Maybe we'll find some black thornberries. I love black thornberries. Haha! Be back later. Can you watch our stuff today? You nod. How come I can't go with them? That's not nice. Thank you. Thanks. Don't steal anything, okay? No promises. You nod. No promises. Mariah, Anatoly, Gregor, and Karen leave the cabin with a hop in their step. You're alone, but thankfully you have the Drawer of the Trumpets to keep you company. Tutorial! Each day you'll be asked to explore a different part of the cabin. You only get one choice, and the day will end. Choose wisely. What do you want to check out today? Oh god, oh no, oh no, no, no. Basement. Kiski? I want to go to the basement. I have a feeling that that's gonna fuck things up. Because I want to go to the basement. But you know what? Let's talk to the Trumpets. See what the hell is going on. Oh! Hello! You almost crapped yourself. Yeah, you know. The other Trumpets are somewhere in the basement. So it's just us today. How about some fun cabbage facts? Cool. You shake your head. No, I wanted to hear. Yeah! Great! Cabbage has 24 calories in 100 grams and is a great source of vitamins K and C. Purple cabbage has more vitamin C than green cabbage. Maybe you should ask Anatoly why that is when he gets back. Globally, Russia eats the most cabbage. Pretty cool, right? I should have been a scholar instead of a world-class comedian. As you've been so polite today, I'll give you the Trumpet's secret recipe to Lebanese-style tabbouleh. Not your normal meal, but I think you'll enjoy it. You're not sure. Tutorial. To check out the recipe, go to the main menu under Gallery. Be sure to save beforehand. Well, my work here is done. Trumpets, mosey out. Can you put me in the drawer? I want to surprise the others later. Extremely relieved that the cabbage has stopped talking. Shut the drawer, as per request. Look over the supplies and start planning your next meal. I don't know what a tabbouleh is. You know what? I'm gonna put all the times we get the recipe, I'm gonna put in the back. Bam. We're back. Hehe. Knock it off, Mariah. It's pretty rare to be scared of one. It's not. Hehehehe. Who did the big guy would be scared of? Shut up. You don't understand. I don't think anyone understands Gregor. It's just a marmot, Gregor, not a monster. What the hell is a marmot? Google, be my guide. The fuck is a marmot? Oh, it's a rodent. Oh, he's a cutie pie. I bet he's very diseased, but he looks so cute. Okay, fair enough. Maya laughs so hard that her ears ring. Just pretend. Continue to pretend. Oh, your imagination is running free. Tears are rolling down Mariah's cheeks. She's laughing so hard that she's about to hyperventilate. Stop Mariah from hyperventilating? Absolutely not. What? One less mouth to feed, right? What the fuck? You don't get it. Why? It's pretty personal. And please explain, big guy. Gary looks incredibly uncomfortable. Hehehe. Let's leave him alone. We found some raspberries and elderberries near the cabin. Quite the selection of berries. We also found more wild sorrel. Is this going to be enough for a good meal? Everyone is looking at you for an answer. You decide to do an inventory of all available ingredients. Takes you a while, but you decide on your specialty. Cabbage rolls. No! No, I'm sorry, cabbage. You first bring a large pot of water to a boil. You let the cabbage leaves boil for 2 minutes, turning the pot into the sink. In a medium mixing bowl, you combine some cooked rice, onion, and egg, salt, and pepper, along with some tomato sauce. Use your hands to mix thoroughly, and decide to wash your hands after. It won't come off. Divide the rice mixture evenly between the cabbage leaves. You then roll them up and tie a string around them so they stay in one piece. You place the cabbage rolls at a large skillet over medium heat, pouring the rest of the tomato mixture over the top, covering it to bring it to a boil. You reduce the heat to low and let the cabbage rolls simmer for about 40 minutes, being sure to baste it with liquid. I totally know what that means. You cooked cabbage rolls! Maya looks optimistic. Ken looks skeptical. Anatoly looks curious. Gregory looks thrilled. I could tell. You watch intently as everyone takes the first bite. It's pretty darn good. Wow, I could eat the whole batch myself. I think the vegetables do taste it better. But I'm loving how tender the cabbage is. The sauce is pretty red. They use fresh tomatoes for it. It really adds to it. Spread some of the liquid on top of it. You'll thank me later. Incredible. It's definitely growing on me. It's good for cooking. This really was something special. Everyone leaves the dishes behind for you to do. Fucking dicks. Why do we have 3 dots? How about you not dot me? Not happening. Oh, the dishes. You settle in and go to bed. Everyone goes to bed full. Tomorrow will be another great day. It will not be from day 1 to day 2. Good morning, everyone. God damn it, Gregor. Yes. Again, Gregor. Can't you let us sleep in? Not today. Why? Storm clouds are gathering outside. We need to find some food before it begins to downpour. Gregor, you're overreacting. We have enough food to last us a while. Enough food? I thought we used most of our supplies for last night's dinner. He's right. The meal you made was delicious, but it used a lot of what we had. Gregor is also correct. Precipitation is unusually high in this area, which means with many areas being at high risk of flooding. It'd be foolish not to go and look for food today. You really think it'll flood? That's the face of a sane person. Thankfully, the cabin is on high ground. But that doesn't mean we're safe from floodwaters. It's always a possibility, so it can't hurt to be prepared. You're losing it, Gregor. Karen! There's nothing to worry about. I think Gregor's right, Karen. It won't hurt to prepare for the worst. I think she's right, Karen. Yeah, feck off, Karen. You have to prepare to fail. Anatoly is gonna prepare for the storm. Foraging should be a key priority today. There are plenty of edible foods, and it has better odds than trying to hunt. Give me a few minutes and I'll plot out our route on some paper. Let me help, little guy. Anatoly and Gregor head to the bedroom to consult a map. Mariah and Karen are still hanging around. Tutorial. Unfortunately, in life you can't make everyone happy. When given a choice to speak to a character, choose wisely. You can only select one of them. Try to max out your bond with certain characters for unique dialogue and scenarios. Which one would you like to talk to? Honestly, Karen. I think I'm gonna stick with Karen. And then we're gonna, once we see what happens, we're gonna go back and do the other characters. Karen! Hey. Hey. This paper nailed to the wall looks pretty ancient. What were the old days like? That's about it sounds like these. I know what you mean. Escaping from Ukraine was very hard for me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get those supplies all the way here? I could have easily been shot along the way. Hear a cheer from the other room. Gregor and Anatoly come back from their meeting. Gregor's blushing slightly. Hey! Can you cook something while we're out? You nod. Thank you. Alright everyone, we have a route. Let's beat those rain clouds. The group leaves, determined as ever. You have the cabin all to yourself. Kiski? Who? The hell? What's the noise? Sounds like it's coming from the kitchen. Radio. What's going on with the radio? I didn't even notice it on the ground when you walked in. There's only this radio here. Looks newer than anything you've seen before. It's broken. But hold on to this. You got the strange radio. Or cook dinner, which you should check out. Honestly, let's continue to hang out in the kitchen. Nothing better to do, so you decide to talk to the Chompettes.
Hello! Hello!
Good to see you again.
Onion!
Thought you abandoned us. Why are you trying to fool them? Go ahead and make those meals you enjoy so much. Raspberry. No thanks! That vegetable stew? Gross! You already sunk up the cabin last night. Spare us the repeat. Onion. That one smells as bad as you, Stinky. Almost. Are you going to give them the recipe, Onion? I guess. Hey! Ever notice those poor humans don't give you any recipes? Those monsters. That's why you should spend more time with us. Right? Of course. I have the perfect recipe for you today. It'll make the kitchen smell nice afterward, and it will impress dinner guests. You received the borscht recipe. Don't burn down the cabin making it, okay? Give it a sec. You nod. Don't be a stranger. Chompettes. Mosey out. You shut the door and wait for the others to return back. I didn't make anything though. Mariah's back early today. Ooh. Hey, I was just still looking for food outside. And I totally found some more berries, but nothing that will feed all of us. Please don't tell the others. But I'm a little worried about our supplies. I crunched the numbers, and we don't have enough food, even with rationing, to last if there's a big storm and we get stuck here. Mariah seems disappointed in your inventory management. Can you try cooking with a little less this evening? You nod. Ooh, that face! That is not the face of a sane person. Thank you. You've done such a great job with meals so far. You're very sweet. Is Mariah blushing a little bit? Hehe. Mariah will remember that. Ew. Oh. Maybe you could teach me how to cook sometime. You nod. Looking forward to it. Hey, you could hold cooking classes here someday. Rudely interrupting this tender moment, the others burst into the cabin. I love his squirrel. We're so done, everyone. We got tons of good berries. Jam is so bland without any sugar. Do you have any sugar? You shake your head sadly. Yikes. Turn that frown upside down, Karen. Who knows what tomorrow will bring? I'm not smiling for you, Gregor. You missed out. The sunset was really tremendous on our way back. Hues of orange, red, and even a little purple poking out. Red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailor's sick warning. So we can expect a sailor's delight tomorrow? That's awesome. You're such an optimist, big guy. We must have walked a few miles today. Gorgeous sights. You could even see snow on the tops of the mountains. That rumble sounded like a dying calf. Look from person to person and determine who it is. It was definitely Mariah. Mariah! I'd recognize that sound from anywhere. Guilty. Mariah looks embarrassed, but the group laughs at her honesty. Except for you. Search your mind for something to say. All that you can think of is an old riddle. Those who have it do not want it. Those who have at least succeed. Those who have it for too long perish. When you feed it, it gets smaller. What am I? Dust? Try again, big guy. Everyone is pondering the answer. Mariah's face lights up. I got it! Is it hunger? Correct! Yeah, I was going to guess that. So, what's on the menu tonight, chef? Bread and jam. You crunch the berries in your small mortar and pestle, spreading it on some crusty bread. You cooked raspberry jam and bread! Hell yeah! That bread's a little tough. Gregor! Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. But this homemade jam is to die for. Haha. It's about to be, you son of a bitch. Sorry. No, you're right, Gregor. This bread stinks. Mariah! Pretty laughs. You're not sure this could be called a meal. But I got the job done. Everyone thanks you for dinner and heads off to sleep. You go to bed wishing you had more. You have a strange dream. Something is riding on your back. And it's becoming a nuisance. You try to see it in the mirror, but you can't get a good look at it. You try almost everything. But it won't get off. The pain between your shoulder blades is getting worse by the minute. You wander away from the cabin, stumbling by rivers to soak your pain in cool water. You didn't want things to come to this, but you've exhausted all other options. You swim out to the middle. Rocks on the bottom cut your feet. You slip and fall to your knees. You lean back, trying to submerge the thing underneath the waters. But don't drown. It won't drown. It won't drown. You splash frantically, plunging your head beneath the water. The current takes you downstream. You try swimming to shore. But it's no use. Water fills your mouth and nostrils. After a minute, you stop struggling against the current. As you gaze up into the sky, you feel it leaving your back, drifting into the sky as you sink to the bottom. As you take your last gasp, you see what was on your back staring into your eyes. But you don't have the air in your lungs to scream. You wake in a cold sweat. Ooh! Fuck! They tutors to day 3. Fucking hell. Wake up. Sorry, you're making strange noises in your sleep. What's going on, Gregor? The lightning wake you up. It woke me up. Tried to fall back asleep, but it's so loud. Ugh. I just get back to sleep and talk about this in the morning. Everyone nods in agreement and goes back to bed. Except for you. Because I'm a bad bitch. Sorry. You can't fall back asleep. You still have goosebumps from the nightmare. Cat snoring is louder than a sawmill. You find it very loud and very distracting. You don't sleep a wink. Everyone is now up and awake in the cabin. You hear the front door open and quickly slam shut. And it totally sounds petrified. There's the door in, but completely surrounded by floodwaters. Looks like sailor's take warning was more appropriate for today. Maybe it'll clear up tomorrow. Can't steal big guy's optimism, Karen. Why the hell not? That's all he has going for him. He's also good at chopping wood, though. Ha ha ha. Knock it off, you two. Mariah, do you think it'll clear up tomorrow? I give it a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow. Based on what? I was bored stiff, so I read a book on local precipitation levels for the last 20 years in the living room. Sounds like you're stealing Anatoly's thunder. Anatoly, you're a book nerd, right? Why didn't you read it? How much do you want to bet he actually can't read? Could make it past the cover. Is that right? Yeah. The bookshelf has some great books on artisan crafting and natural sciences. Why let them sit there gathering dust? How do you arrive at a 27% chance of it clearing up tomorrow? It's easy. Take the time of year and multiply by the factor of... Mariah begins to explain meteorology to you. She isn't dumbing any of this down. It's similar to... I used to know what this is. Now I don't. Something equals 0. Where? So the first thing you need to understand. Minutes of explanation feel like hours. Look it over at Anatoly. He's listening intently to Mariah. So intently, he hasn't blinked yet. You can see his eyes drying up. A tear rolls down one of his cheeks. This is brutal to watch. Mariah finally wraps up her lecture. She ends with a bow. Nobody claps. Tough crowd. Mariah, that was awe-inspiring. You lost me a few minutes in, but that's okay. I didn't understand a word of it. Ha ha! And totally turns to you. Anyway, there's no telling how long it'll last. We can't leave the cabin until these floodwaters stop. I know our food situation is a little tight, but I know you'll make the right decisions. I believe in you. Me too. Oh, Mariah. Looks like we have enough leftover berries for more bread and raspberry jam. I'll pass on the jam. Just give me more crusty bread. Everyone laughs. Except for you. With everyone turned in the cabin, you need to keep everyone fed and happy. You sneak out to the kitchen while everyone's still talking. Cook the chompettes. Get some crusty bread and get to work making some more jam. The kitchen to yourself, you decide to check in on the chompettes. Yeah, eat them. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Don't worry, as leader of the Chompettes, I'll make sure none of the humans know about us.
Onion.
The big guy would try eating me like an apple, so definitely don't tell them about us. Ah ha ha. Are your plans going awry? Are you fucking serious? Bread, please. Ha ha ha. Got another cornbread classic for you. Did you hear about the bread maker's bakery burning down? No? Her business is now toast. Fucking bread. It's so garbage. Ha ha ha. That one's been done to death. Do you know how raspberry and milk were introduced? You tell her no.
Raspberry.
Raspberry milkshake. Ew. That's awful. You let out an audible groan. Ha ha ha. Did cornbread teach you that one? Nope. Wasted an entire day thinking about that terrible pun. Ha ha ha. Well, it was worth the time and effort, Raspberry. Maybe you'll win the annual Chompette comedy competition this year.
Raspberry.
Of course. How many Chompettes are there? Is it just the 5? Are there more? Because he's talking about cornbread. Are there more? I really don't want there to be more.
Onion.
Not while I'm here. I won't choke on stage this year. Isn't that every year, Bread? Fucking potato, oh my god. Potato's the funniest one here. Ha ha ha. We still talk about that closing line, Bread. You're gonna do great this year.
Cabbage.
Anyways, don't even think about eating us if you're hungry. Chomp. Chompettes stick together through thick and thin.
Raspberry.
Rain or shine. Feast or famine. Potato, I swear to God, beat the line or we're locking you up again. Life or death. That's right. Chompettes! Move out. I kind of want to turn up... Where's... Yes, voice. Be loud. Can't move this one though. Sad. We're good. Chompettes somehow managed to close the door on themselves. You bring the crusty bread and jam into the living room. Ken interrupts as you bring in the food. Took you long enough. Ken looks at 2 slices of bread left and a mason jar of raspberry jam. There's mold on these last 2 slices of bread. Lick it off! Karen is right. What the hell's the matter with you? You grip the knife tightly in your hand. I think this is enough for 5 of us. Wait! You can't throw this bread away. That's all we have left. Gregor's right. Anatoly, the mold spores give us food poisoning. I'm no scientist, sorry. Let's pick up as much mold as we can. We can't leave with the floodwaters, so this will have to last us another day. Everyone grimly nods, ripping apart their piece like a pack of wolves. Gregor seems to unhinge his jaw and eat in one bite. It looks like a duck eating bread. Thanks again. Bread and jam isn't much of a meal, but it's more than we had when we left Ukraine. Let it rain water outside, so at least we won't die of dehydration. But until this storm is over, nobody should leave the cabin. Should clear up if we give it a chance. Anatoly, where are you getting this information from? One of the books on the bookshelf about the climate here. You're illiterate, so that's definitely a lot. Yeah! Fucking knew it. I've seen him reading. Little guy's been studying. I'm serious, he pretends to read those books because he wants us to think he's smart. But I can tell he's just staring at the page, faking it. What do you think? Because I'm going after Karen right now, so sorry, Anatoly. You're funny. Keep pretending with those books, Anatoly. Brutal, Karen. I found an old picture book in the living room, Anatoly. Let me know if you want a small fry. Karen. Karen smiles at you. I guess let's call it a day. Yeah, sure. Everyone shuffles off to their sleeping areas. 6 minutes later. Hi. I'm glad you called out Anatoly's bluff. You continue to impress. It's a shame Anatoly is sleeping in the same bedroom. I should have never let him be the one to share with me. But what if it were just you and me? Oh my goodness! Miss Karen! Think of the scandal. I'm sure we could study and squeeze a few novels in before bed. For sure. You nod. Well, we'll have to see if we can kick him out at some point, right? Oh, you'll have to tell me about that... What? An automation book on the bookshelf. Really cool pictures in there. Karen looks like she has a crush on you. Let me know if you're ever free for a lesson, okay? Karen walks away, looking very happy. You are definitely sure Karen will remember that. Hey, yeah. You get ready for bed and put a blanket on. You go to sleep very hungry. From day 3 to day 4. Don't let me down, Karen. You didn't dream the entire night, but you sleep through everyone waking up. And that's how fast a deer can run if startled. Whoa! Incredible. Impressive. Yawn. Wish we had a deer here. The food getting low. Let's just skip today's meal. No. It's only for a day. Various cultures and religions have practiced fasting throughout history. Doesn't make us feel any better, Anatoly. What options do we have? Our food wasn't rationed properly. Anatoly leaves, mumbling to himself. So passive-aggressive of him. But we still have a knife. Everyone goes to a separate area. Karen in the bedroom, Gregor in the living room, Mariah in the kitchen, and Anatoly in the bathroom. Who do you want to speak to? We all know who I'm going to be speaking to, okay? Let's not lie to ourselves. Talking to Karen. Hello, my dear. Why are you cutting a piece of wood with a knife? Looks like she's just slicing away at a block of wood. Hey, can I let you in on a secret? I actually enjoyed your cooking so far. You always expect me to be rude and mean. So I have to keep that reputation up, right? Can't have everyone thinking I'm soft. You're not sure where this is coming from. Promise me you'll give me some cooking lessons soon. Okay. She's not ready yet, but you nod politely. Thank you. You're definitely sure Karen will remember that. Wow, 2 in a day? Let's go! You leave Karen by herself. Everyone looks pretty down this evening. Wish the rain would just stop. You're all doing great. We must be almost at the end of this nightmare. I'm so hungry. Me too. You are too. Wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Go to bed with a growling stomach. So many dots. You have a strange dream. Fuck. Alright, let me move my chair so I don't kick the desk this time. There we go. Let's move. You have a strange dream. A boy is yelling at you in the kitchen. He's telling you to lie down on the tray. But he keeps shaking his head, calling you names. So you do it. You lay down on the tray and make your body as flat as a board. You show him how it's done. His anger turns to courage, and he pushes you into the oven. As the stench of burning hair fills your lungs, you see him sneering back at you. You wake in a cold sweat. Oh, hi. That was interesting. Okay. Did not enjoy that as much as I thought that I would. But it also didn't scare me as much as I thought that it would. So, hey. Everyone seems to be sleeping in later than normal. This time it's supposed to keep them awake all night. The rain is still pouring outside. You could barely make out the trees from the windows. You hear stirring of blankets, arms and legs. Mariah looks petrified. I couldn't sleep. Anatoly has bags under his eyes. This storm is too loud. Karen looks out of it. The cabin was creaking so much last night. It sounded alive. Gregory looks a little gaunt. Got a good look at the window. And couldn't see anything due to the rain. Great observation, Gregor. I was so hungry last night. I kept pacing around my bed. Karen turns to you. When is this going to end? I checked just through the door again. Flood waters keep rising. Unfortunately, we need to stay put unless one of us wants to drown in rainwater. As soon as the weather lets up, we'll be able to scavenge for supplies. How close is the nearest town? I don't know. Did you have a map on you? Did you fucking lose it? I think I dropped it while we were running after Gregor. I'm sure it'll show up eventually. Thanks, Gregor! Love that! Ah! Shut the fuck... Okay. Ryan and Anatoly go white as a sheet. How are we going to find our way back now? We'll have to ride the storm. Mariah looks at you. We're down to our last slice of bread. I don't know how much longer we can put off eating it. The group stares at you. It'll clear up in no time. Maybe you're right. The group looks worried. They all gravitate to an area. You can tell Gregor is putting on a fake optimism, and Mariah is having trouble. Which one do you want to speak with today? With Gregor or speak with Mariah? Huh. I want to hang out with Mariah. Brr. It's cold as hell over here. I'm surprised Gregor isn't freezing to death at night. How does he do it? He explained to Mariah about the size of a person and fat content to determine how warm they are naturally. She was as big as Gregor. But to be honest, I don't need to be that tall to make a difference in the world. Do you know what he wanted to do for a career? Right, it's her best Gregor impression. Split firewood and gaze at the stars. Yo, hell yeah. How boring is that? It's great! What the hell? Depends on the person. We're pretty boring. It's not boring! You're so funny. Thanks for coming in and chatting with me. Mariah blushes a little. You make it easier to pass the time. Thank you. You're pretty sure Mariah will remember that. Making all the ladies fall for me. You thank her and leave the bedroom. You call everyone together. They look grim. You could cut the tension in the room with a knife. Everyone is staring at you. They're expecting that last piece of bread for dinner. You bring it out. Everyone cannot take their eyes off of it. You instruct everyone to take a pinch. And slowly all 5 of you tear it apart like a wishbone. Everyone studies their piece of bread carefully, wondering how long it'll last. Karen is the first to eat hers. She chews each bite a few hundred times before swallowing, and Anatoly chews it cautiously, opening his mouth once he finishes each bite. Mario nibbles on it silently, eyes wide, moving from person to person. And Gregor just pops in his mouth like a cherry. It was gone in an instant. The group thinks you awkwardly. It's not much. But you've run out of options. We wish everyone a good night and get ready for bed. Go to bed starving. And with that, I'm going to leave this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later.